Today we're going to do a little bit of gear talk, and I got Norm here with me,
Hello.
I don't know if we introduced you yet, but you're now in charge of sales at Abyss.
Sales and customer service.
Sales and customer service. So if you email Abyss, you're probably going to get Norm coming back at you. On that note, we're going to talk about a cool little toy we got from iFi called the Go Blue. And it's not a dongle, it's battery. And you know a little bit about it. You've been playing with it, Norm.
Yep. Well, the idea is that, we have the Diana MR, and it's supposed to be relatively portable, easy to bring with you, and easy to drive. And we didn't really have anything on the store that was kind of at that level. So reached out to a number of different vendors, tried a number of different things, and we came up with the iFi Go Blue. So we'll be doing an unboxing and also a product tour and talk a little bit about how it works with the MR. So this is the box, typical sleeve design. Move the lid. You get an iFi sticker to sticker bond whatever it is you're stickering. These instructions are actually valuable. There's a number of different features with the product, and the buttons are not labeled on the unit, so you'll want that. Comes wrapped in a box, in a package. So that's the unit right here.
You notice it's quite small. It's really small. And so what's cool about it is what we were looking for is a Bluetooth capable device that basically can convert our Diana to Bluetooth use. So a lot of people, just don't want to deal with cables or don't want to be tied to a cable when they're traveling. And this thing just worked out really cool because it's easy to connect to a phone or whatever, and it just works.
Yep. It is also going to come with a travel bag and a USB A to C cable, so you will be able to charge it with just about anything that you could charge with. So when you are traveling, it gets about 10 hours of battery life. I tested that out. It is about a day and a half of a work day, so that sounds about accurate. I'm assuming that when you get this device, especially if you've ordered it with the MR at the same time, you're going to be very excited to use it. Normally, I'd recommend that you fully charge any electronic you buy before its first use, but you should be able to get going pretty much right away. I'm going to plug in our MR, which is right here, and get the device turned on with the power button here. And it immediately goes into pairing mode. Now, pairing is exactly the way you'd think of it on any device in the entire world. I'm using my Android device. Now we're paired, it's running. It looks like it comes out of the box at 93% battery, and I've got volume. The volume on the device is controlling the volume on my device as well. So you're going to be excited about it. You're going to put your headphones on, and you're going to start listening right away. Right out of the box without any configuration, it does sound very good. That was one of the things that we were targeting it with the devices. We wanted to be able to plug it in quickly, get it connected, get it paired, and
yeah, it's easy to use. And also, it's pretty potent. It's rated at 245 milliwatts and 32 ohms, which for the size is remarkable, actually. It's got under a 1 ohm output impedance, so it's good at driving planers. And
yep.
It's not obviously not a desktop amp. it's not plug-in-the wall power, but for portable use, it's freaking great, and it plays plenty loud enough. So yeah, it's a cool device, and I think U.S. retail is $199.
$199, yep.
Yeah. So
and I've got it. I'm running Tidal, and I've got Resolve's test tracks open. It's pretty cool. He describes what you should be looking for in each one of the songs, and one thing that you will want to do when you first get it is listen right away, right? The best way to break anything in is listening. And I've got Why So Serious here from the Dark Knight soundtrack, and it sounds really great. There's a part in the song, about 3:20 in, where you get some bass that hits. And that's the first thing I want to sample. So I'm listening. Okay, so there's a lot of low sub bass that resonates in, and it should be clear through across the board. Now, right out of the box, this is a little light on that. I'm very familiar with the song, listened to it on a lot of equipment, but luckily this has a feature for that. It's the X bass and mode that's accessed from this button right here.
It's basically a bass boost circuit right now.
It's a bass boost circuit. Yeah, I'm not sure what they do. If someone knows what they do, they don't publish it, but it's some type of either EQ or DSP or something that's elevating the bass. And right away, instantly, I can hear the difference. if I go back to the beginning, yeah, much richer, much fuller, very similar to to what I'd be expecting from this track.
Yeah, which is pretty cool because, typically battery operated device, particularly units this small, do tend to be bass shy.
They do.
Even some desktops can be bass shy. So to have a button that, kind of gives you more of what you're looking for on the go, it's pretty cool. And it does work well. Absolutely.
So another track he's got on here is Eric Clapton's Changed the World. Eric Clapton is a phenomenal vocalist, and that pairs very well with the MR in this. But what I notice when I'm listening to this is his vocals are surrounded with me right in my head with the instruments as well. And they have another feature on here for X Space, which doesn't change the vocals. The vocals stay at the same level, but the instruments are now separated out a little bit. I don't feel like it's all piled on top of me as well. So oftentimes these are things that dongles, especially this size, struggle with. And with just a button, you can adjust per song to match what you're looking for.
You can adjust the bass and the space.
And the bass and the space.
That's
and it is
cool.
actually a pretty good effect. It is a pretty good effect. Now, normally at a desktop, when you're doing those things, it's at the sacrifice of resolution or whatever, what they're doing with it. But with this, it's over Bluetooth anyway. So
yeah,
the resolution is going to be limited.
Yeah, no worries about dumbing it down. It's but even then the Bluetooth on this, it's what has it got? It's got the latest and greatest in terms of
it does, yeah. So I have
codecs.
I went right in because I wanted to have the same experience you would have when you purchase. But one thing I would recommend you do is in the Bluetooth settings of your device, make sure that you do enable LDAC. It's not enabled by default. I don't know why Android and Apple don't.
Figures.
That will increase the resolution. It will improve things. Like I hit the X space button. I probably don't have to do that with LDAC on because it is actually pretty good.
Cool.
So, one additional, audiophile trick for your Bluetooth device is always enable LDAC. So
yeah. So bottom line is we do sell this unit because it works well with Diana MR, and it will drive Diana DZ too.
Will, yes.
But it's at the top of its volume range on that. But still, it'll do it. So if you're not
and sound good.
Yeah. And so if you're not listening loudly and you want a Bluetooth solution for one of our headphones, iFi, go blue.
Yeah, iFi, go blue.
Thanks everyone for watching. Take it easy.